What's up, guys? My name is Aisha, and this channel, we are going to talk about the locs, okay? We're going to talk about what's cheating and what's not cheating, okay? Do you think it's cheating? I really want to know what y'all think. All right, stay tuned. Okay, sorry I came a little hot and heavy, but I've been thinking about this for a while, and y'all, if you are not on like locked forums or like groups on Facebook or anything like that, get on there, because one, they share so much good stuff about locs and encouragement and all this stuff, but also there are like little debates here and there that I love reading and seeing why people think the way they do, right? I'm always interested. I like to people watch. I like to see what people really think, what they really do. And in these forums, what has come up recently, okay, y'all, are loc extensions. Okay, so backstory. There was this one girl, okay, on YouTube, and she was doing shorts, and it looked like she had braid locks, and I mean, it was like perfection. Now, I've only seen like one person who had the most perfect locks ever. Like, I mean, like, sorry, I'm saying lock, like way too much. Okay, we're gonna reset. Her locks were so perfect. And she had them for many years. Started off short, like it was all of her natural hair, and she got it locked, and I think her mother ended up starting her hair, and she was a licensed loctician, but also she was licensed to do natural hair. So like for real, beautiful locks, okay, perfection. And then I see, fast forward to now, this lady, and her locks are beautiful. But then I noticed, I was like, they are oddly symmetrical. And obviously, if you get any kind of sister locks, any kind of grid pattern where they literally measure out like this much hair for each one of the strands, even if your hair isn't so perfect that it looks odd, right? And her hair did. And I was just like, man, huh? Because it was braid locks, okay, y'all? And that was the big thing that I was like, it doesn't look like you messed up all on none of the braids, like ever. Like they are the exact same size, everything, period. And so I was like, man, even if her hair is beautiful, these styles are fire, like I'm following her. I love it so much. Okay. And so this debate came up in this forum: is extensions cheating? Are they not? And so I want to hear what y'all think, because I got my opinion on these things. I definitely want you to put this down up in the comments and let me know, is it cheating or is it not cheating? Okay, we're going to start there. All right. So for me personally, I'm like, I took 4 years to grow these bad boys. And it started off, I tell everybody who get locks, you're going to have a little ugly phase. Okay, as much as you think it's cute or whatnot, it's not. Okay, seriously, you can make it cuter, especially if your hair is shorter, and you can curl it up and you'd be super cute. But y'all, my hair was long and it was flat and it was scalpy. Okay, it looked back in the day when I used to braid my hair in individual plaits. Okay, that's what we call them, individual plaits. That's what it looked like, and that was fine. I was completely content with that. But I also knew that my hair would grow and it would thicken and it would be gorgeously awesome. And that's just because I've seen people hair do it, regardless if they had thick hair or thinner hair or fine hair. I shouldn't say thin, fine hair, right? Versus thin hair. There is a difference. Curly hair versus like really coarse hair or kinky hair. I've seen a lot of different types. And so I knew that my hair would grow out. I knew it would thicken up. I just had that faith. You gotta have faith sometimes, because those rough, I would say 6 months, 18 months can be a little, come to Jesus moments, okay? But how do you feel about starting off with long, thick hair to begin with? Does it take away from the process? Does it take away from your love for locks? Does it harm your scalp? I don't know. I really don't know. I'm not a loctician, right? I come on here and kind of share my opinions, right? And so for me, I wanted to grow my hair. I didn't want any attachments, one, because y'all, I have had braids maybe 3. That might be a lie. Maybe 2 times in my life. And each time I wanted to take it out. Like, it came out within 2 weeks because I cannot stand the extra weight of hair. And I can only imagine having my scalp endure that forevermore. Now, I know some people get lock extensions, and then when their hair grows out, they tend to cut the locks. But honestly, that never even crossed my mind. One, because I was like, it's a natural hairstyle. And I say hairstyle loosely because I say it all the time. It's a lifestyle. This is not something you choose for a couple of months, right? But I say hairstyle because it's with your hair versus added hair. And so for me, locks was always like that. I never even knew people actually have lock extensions. I understand getting regular extensions. I understand getting twist added to your hair, that kinky hair. I get all that for temporary styles, but not for permanent styles or more permanent styles like locks. I never understood that. And so in my mind, I was like, well, obviously you start off with the hair you're given, which is the hair that's on your head, not the hair that you got to buy, y'all. Don't do that. But you start with that hair, and then it just grows, and you see how it flourishes. Versus starting out with added hair. Because to me, when you add hair, eventually you're going to take it out, right? And so the question is that we got a lot on these forums and whatnot, is it cheating? And for me, I'm like, I think there is some part of me that says it cheats you from experiencing the whole lock experience, because it is a doozy, y'all. And also, I had to learn a different way to take care of my hair. Now, granted, it was less, and definitely less of a learning curve, but it was something different. Versus if I had added hair, I have to do other things to manipulate my hair. I have to do other things to make sure it matches. Also, with the hair that's being put in my hair, is it human hair? Is it fake hair? Because y'all, fake hair, I be itching like crazy. It is a no-go, okay? And so all these things that you kind of cheat your way through, instead of having to go through the process. Now, if you're out there and you're thinking about lock extensions and you're like, man, I don't want to wait on this or that or whatever, I would say give it some time and see how your hair reacts to locks. Because with my hair, I knew, because when I leave my hair alone, it flourishes, it grows, it's insane. And I experienced that when I would have my hair bone straight for a long time, which was really hard to do because I exercise all the time and I sweat. Okay, I don't sparkle, I don't glisten, I sweat, okay? And with everything, I had to take that in consideration. So just thinking about it, okay, do I really want to take the time and let my hair just be and see where that takes me? Or do you want to start off with something before? Like I said, this particular person, beautiful hair, beautiful styles, but I knew something was wrong, and then I realized, oh, they have lock extensions, which again are gorgeous, But when you go from 3 inches of hair, of curly hair, to, I don't know, 20 inches of locks, it's like, oh, well, I feel like this is very similar to micro braids or twists or whatever else temporary hairstyle that you're gonna have and then take out. And so I say, if you're in it for the long haul, just let time take its place. Because y'all, 4 years ago, when I got these, it took me 6 years to say yes. When I got these, I literally knew that it was going to take time. And I had to wait like everybody else. And I would see other people's posts like, man, they've had their locks for 5 years. Look how beautiful their hair is. But I'm like, that's 5 years that I did not. So I can't expect to be in the same place as somebody else who's been there for 5 years ahead of me. It's like going off to college and saying, oh man, they're graduating this year when you just started. That don't even make sense. Like, you gotta go through the same thing. You gotta let it take its time. And y'all, when I say it will be beautiful along the way and it gets better and better, it does. Because at the 2-year mark, I was flipping my hair. I thought it was so fabulous. And it was, y'all. It was fabulous. okay? And that's how it felt about my hair. It gave me confidence, right? I didn't go along with locks because it was my only choice. And, you know, no, I was excited. It gave me hair freedom. Gosh, and I loved it. I was like, man, this is the life. And I was at 2 years. And now at 4 years, I'm like, dude, my goal was to get my hair, well, below the chest line. Okay, so down here, we're definitely way down here. So I got some inches to go. But that was always my goal. That was my hope. That was my dream. But I wanted to do it by myself. I didn't want to have anything extra in my hair. And that was, again, I want it to be as natural as possible. And for me, natural is not extensions at all. At all. So whether or not you think it's cheating or not, that's really up to y'all. Y'all can put that in the comments because I would love to hear that. But for me, it was a process, and I want it to be a process, and I wanted to say, hey, this is my hair. All of it. All this. Here to here. Oh, every last drop is my hair that I was able to keep healthy, that I was able to grow, and that I was able to learn from over the past 4 years. So y'all, I want to hear what you got to say. All right, y'all, I will see you next time. Bye.